Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This time, this day, this moment, we come right here, right now into an awareness of the flow that is always and has been and will be. This is life itself, right? We are flowing, we are experiencing the moment. Our breath is coming into our body, exhaling out of our body, out into the world. And here we are, right? Here we are. My name is Evalena, and it's just such a great pleasure to practice with you. So let's begin our flow. Go ahead and start in a comfortable seat. I am down on the ground. You are most welcome to sit up in a chair, or perhaps you just want to sit in your desk chair, right? Just push yourself away from the desk for a moment. So ground yourself down. Make sure that your feet are touching the earth, or if you're on the ground, make sure you're rooted. You're very firm. Go ahead and grab something, the chair, the ground, and we'll start with a breath practice to begin this mindfulness moment. So inhale, lifting your chin and your chest. Collarbones are wide on that inhalation. As you exhale, let the breath go out through your mouth. So empty it, and your chin will tuck down towards your chest. Keep all of that lift in your chest. So keep going like this. Inhale, rising up, fill up. Exhale, empty, 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 empty. Empty the breath through your mouth. Let go, let go, let go. And keep flowing like this. You can soften your gaze. You can start to turn your awareness, your attention inward. Notice the experience of this moment. Just notice it. We don't have to change it. Empty, 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 empty. So this is the flow. Inhaling, rising up. Quite natural. Collarbones open. Feel your chest widening. Your shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, empty, 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 empty. Coming up, your mouth soft, your breath flowing in through your nose. This time, exhale the breath out through your nose and keep the head even now. Don't drop the chin to the chest, but let the head just rest right on top of the spine. You continue that flowing breath in through your nose and out through your nose. So as you inhale, rise up, arms are reaching, a big stretch here. So from whatever foundation, feel the ground beneath you. Lift yourself up, 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 and out. Pull your shoulders to your ears. Soften your shoulders. Bring your arms forward. Press through your palms like you're just going to reach to the edge of the universe and push and engage all of the muscles of the body. Interlace your fingers with your left index finger on top and turn your palms forward. Start to reach your arms. Start to reach your arms, stretching. The thumbs will be touching the tips of your pinky fingers touching, and then arms straight. Can you straighten the right arm? Can you straighten the left arm? Lift your chin in your chest. Release the hands and come into a twist, twisting to the left side, pressing your hands against your thigh, your left hand behind you, and deep, deep yogic breathing here. 3-part breath. So belly, ribs, you're in awareness here. Look over that left shoulder, opening yourself up to this moment. Inhalation and exhalation. Can you feel the flow? Can you feel the flow? Inhale, rise back up. Arms are lifting. Big stretch here. Belly strong. Turn and twist to the other side. So left hand against your thigh, nice and tall in your spine, and turn and twist and open. Deep breathing. And then begin to notice, right? You're here now, you're noticing areas that feel rather open. You can really sense the flow, maybe in the lower back. And at the same time, begin to experience and notice areas that perhaps the flow is blocked or there's an obstacle. I can feel a little tension in my hips. I feel like I'm gripping there. Try to soften and open. Inhale, bring your arms back up. Lift, lift, lift. Flex at your wrist, push the arms forward, pull your arm bones back. but lift your chest. Do this again. Push the arms forward. Arm bones come back into the shoulder socket. Lift your chest. Interlace with the right index finger on top. So we're switching it up. Turn your palms forward and then up, up, up to the sky. Nice and strong. Right arm strong, left arm strong. Lift, expand, look up to the sky. Full breath. Open your arms, twisting left, turn and twist. The flow of nature is here, right? Just get out of the way. Let the breath flow. Inhaling and exhaling. And probably when we speak of obstacles, come back up to the center. Reach, 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 reach. Pull your chest, lift and stretch and twist to the second side. That our biggest obstacle is most often our mind, right? It's our thoughts that prevent the very natural flow of energy, Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. So it's nice to let things flow, right? Go with the flow, as they say. Reach your arms all the way up, big stretch, big stretch. Push your palms forward, arm bones back, and then press forward and back. Lift your arms all the way up to the sky. Let's take a forward bend here. So drop your hands down. So if you're in a chair, just start to walk your hands down your legs. You're on the ground, just walk your hands forward. Start to bow forward. Let your head and neck rest. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Let go. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let's get out of the way and let things just happen here. Just happen. Again, most often our minds are our biggest obstacle, right? We like to control things. I don't know about you, but shrug the shoulders, open yourself up. Let's continue flowing postures. So we're going to come into cat and cow. So if you like to do this on the ground, I'm just going to move my pillow off to the side and use my blanket to support the knees. If you like to do these flowing movements standing, you put your hands on your thighs and flow like this, or you could sit in a chair and flow, right? So the flow is happening in our spine. Spread all 10 fingers. Make sure that your alignment is true to you. So very carefully, you are rooted down and lifting yourself up and out, round like a cat. So that spine is rounding, rounding, rounding. Feel the energy. Inhaling forward, opening up through the top of the chest. So the action happening here in your back body. So really experience it. The inhalation going forward, chest open. Exhalation, rounding. Letting go. Inhale. Very intentional movement, right? Spine opening, all parts of the spine. So go ahead and listen to your own body. Listen. You can flow organically now. So try not to instruct it with your beautiful mind, but let the breath help you here and let your body instruct you. So starting to circle into your hips, or maybe it's your shoulders today. Do whatever feels right, but be very intentional about your movements. I'm circling into my hips. I'm stretching through my shoulders. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out, creating space and light in the body. Open yourself up, head and neck. So this is the flow, right? We are nature flowing, as the Yoga Sutras teach us. This is who we are in our being. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Stretching out a bit now, hands down, or you can rest the hands on the back of the chair. Extend the right leg back and push and pull, right? The toes are down, kind of pushing and pulling and opening myself up. Deep breathing in and out. Go ahead and lift that right leg up, up, up to the sky. You feel it. And bend the knee and lift and lift and lift and lift and lift. You feel the glutes, you feel the flow in the back body. Good. Step it forward so the foot comes to the outside of your hands if you're down on the ground. If you are just taking a lunge position here, you can rest your hands on your thighs. We're all going to meet there in a moment. Push forward and flow back. You can come up now, hands on that front thigh. Push forward and pull back. Push forward, pull back. Arms go forward, interlace, left index finger on top, turn your palms up to the sky. And this time, bend your elbows like you're creating a beautiful shape, a circular shape here, like the sun. Lift your chin and your chest. Open up here, open up, feel the flow. Nice. Release your arms, push the arms forward. So always hugging muscles to bones. We're very intentional about the movement. Frame your front foot. Now pull back if you're down on the ground. You can do the same thing standing, trying to straighten that front leg. Push forward. You can lift that back knee if you're down on the ground, and then let's climb up. We're coming into a standing lunge now. All of us bend the back knee and straighten and bend and straighten. Cactus your arms out to the side. Lift your chin and your chest. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your heart. Back leg is strong and straight. Front leg is bent. Let's twist to the right. So long through the spine. Feel the flow of energy. That left elbow is against your right thigh. Hands to your heart and turn and twist and feel the energy. Deep breathing in. Look over your right shoulder. And deep breathing out. Exhale, your hands come down, step back. If you're down on the ground, back knee drops. Right knee comes to meet it. Let's flow cat position, rounding, cow position, forward, rounding, and forward. Deep breath in and out. Listen to your breath. There is constant flow, right? We get out of the way. Just listen to that flow of breath. Extend that left leg back and push and pull. Push and pull. Calves are stretching, quads, right? You have all of this energy, these strong muscles of the leg. Lift that left leg up and bend the knee and start to lift and lift and lift and lift. Keep the sole of the foot facing the ceiling as you do this. Back body. Feel it. Glutes, hamstrings. Use your breath. Float that foot forwards, coming to the outside of the hands. If you're on the ground, push forward, pull back, push forward, pull back. Hips, glutes. You feel whatever it is that you feel here. Stacking, kind of climbing up now. Push forward, bending that front knee deeply, pulling back and push forward. Chest is open. Cactus your arms here, opening up. Draw your shoulder blades together. Feel the breath. Head and neck are open. Good. Let's climb up now. Hands on that front thigh. You can straighten that front leg and bend the back knee. So coming up, we're all in a high lunge here. The knee is lifted. Nice full breath. Draw your shoulder blades together. Bring your hands to your heart. Back leg is straight and strong. Turn and twist. We'll twist left this time. Turn and twist. The right elbow hooking. Lean back. Open your heart. See if you can stretch and flow here. The spine. Pull a breath. The inhalation. The exhalation. Good. Look down. Hands drop. Back knee drops. Front leg goes back. Cat position. Cow position. Cat position. And cow position. Go ahead and widen your knees if you're down on the ground. If you're standing, right, you might come to a forward bend. If you're sitting, you might just release the body over the front of your thighs. Down on the ground, I'm stacking my fists one on top of the other to rest the forehead and just to experience flow here now. The inhalation. And it's not the ready, right? It's always here. It's always here. Just tuning into the breath is just a wonderful way to jump into the flow, right? Jump into the flow through your breath. The energy flowing just as it should, just as it should. We can trust that. The sutras go on to tell us that nature, right? Nature doesn't happen haphazardly, right? That it's not the result of incidental occurrences. When obstacles are removed, if we remove perhaps even just our own thoughts, life flows organically according to its own potentiality. So this is our life, right? We live in our potential. We live in our potential. What we have done before, what we are doing in this moment. Go ahead. We're going to come into a standing forward bend now, all of us. I'm removing my prop off to the side. Stand, release, let the head drop. You can bend your knees here. Let everything go. You can sway the body here, flowing. Deep breathing. Just noticing the difference from one side to the other as you flow here. Push down into the ground and rise up slow and steady, unfurling the spine, shoulders lift to your ears, a few times like that. Up you go. And go forward, opening yourself up. Bring your hands to your heart center. So this practice of awareness, the practice of yoga, right? The physical practice in the body, all about the flow, right? Bringing the body and the mind and the breath into this precious moment. Hands pressed together in a prayer. Inhale, sweep the arms up, 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 lean back, open up, feel the energy. Exhale, down you go, releasing into the forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway, nice flat spine. Opening, exhale, release it right back down. Arms out to the side, flow with your breath, your energy. Your palms meet at the top. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Let's go again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release. Rise up, right? Feel the energy, right? The flow. Exhale your hands to your heart. Sometimes in our work life, many of us spend a lot of time in kind of in stationary positions. Reach up, reach up. This is just such a good way to break up your day or to end or begin your day with this energetic flow. Inhale halfway up. Exhale back down. This beautiful sun breath is a complete practice all in its own, right? Lift up. We are rising up. Palms press, exhale. All of the long muscles of the body are working here. Let's do it one more time. Inhale all the way up. Big stretch. Exhale, we come into the inversion, letting the energy, in this case, our blood, the circulation, our breath flow. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, release it right back down. Press it to the ground and rise up. Arms reach, palms touch. Exhale, we close the pose and just be the flow, right? Feel it. Again, right into this moment, the potentiality of this moment. Good. Float your eyes open, shrug your shoulders. Step your right foot forward. Right foot goes forward, left foot goes back. So right foot forward, left foot back. Let's keep the right leg straight. Put your hands onto your hips. Back leg is straight. Hinge forward. So you get nice and long here. Drop your nose to your knee. Feel the energy. Nice deep breathing. In and out. Inhale, come back up halfway. And then all the way, float your arms up to the sky. Let's bow forward just halfway this time. Halfway you go. Nice full breath. Exhale, keep going down. You can slide your hands down your front shin and drop your nose to your knee. Little bend in your front knee that might be happening for you. Push down through the big toe side of your front foot. Good. Rise back up. The flow is holding you, reaching arms all the way up to the sky. Good. Put your hands on your hips, go into the ball of your back foot, and then lift your right knee, your left knee, right up into your chest, right? That back leg can roll into your ankle. Nice full breath, and then step that left foot down to meet your right foot. Nice and tall. Keep the left foot forward. Let's go back with the right foot. You can angle that right foot out a bit. Both legs are straight and strong. Hands to your hips. Belly is strong, so there's lots of flow here. Keep the front leg straight. Pushing through the big toe side of the front foot, you lower down. So you can keep the spine nice and strong and straight. Head, nose is dropping to knee. Good. Rise back up. Feel the flow. There might be some resistance. Arms lift up. Exhale, go forward. Keep the spine flat and strong if you can. Arms lift. Keep going. Keep going. Slide your hands down your front shin. Your nose dropping to your knee. Stretch and breathe. Feel the flow. Good. And gently coming back up. Hands to hips. Go into the ball of the right foot. Step that right foot forward. Put your hands around the front of your knee and lift your leg right up into your chest. Roll your right ankle around and feel the breath. Right foot comes down, left foot drops to meet it. Stand tall in this mountain pose in Tadasana. Just notice the flow. The inhalation, the exhalation. Drop your chin to your chest and around you go, right? With the head and neck, left ear to left shoulder, mouth and jaw are open. Flow. A little side bend. Left arm goes up, right arm slides down your leg, the outside of your leg, come back up. Right arm is up, left arm sliding down, opening up through the side body, through the hips. Good. Arms out to the side and gently shrug the shoulders. So we open ourselves up. We are going to prepare here. Step yourself a little bit wider. Not super wide, just a little bit wider than your hips, and swim around here. We're going to prepare. We are preparing. We use the physical postures to come into a seat of meditation. So sometimes there's a lot of energy that might be stuck in the body. Shake out your hands and flutter your lips. That's a good way to kind of get things moving, right? Shake out your right leg, shake it out, shake out your left leg, shake it out. Whole body now, kind of turning and twisting. Let your arms relax and sway and move with momentum here. Bending, opening, deep breathing, inhalation and exhalation. The flow, the flow, the flow. Good. Shrug your shoulders. Now, let's choose a seat for this meditative practice, right? We work the hips a little bit, work to the back of the legs. So a seat that is appropriate is a chair, of course. A seat can be down on the ground. Maybe you want to cross your legs, or today I'm going to come into a kneeling position. So I'm going to use the blanket as my base, just down on the ground to support the knees. And I'm going to have my cushion handy. I'm going to drop down onto my knees, but I'm placing my cushions down on the back of my calves, right? I'm just kind of putting it on top. So I actually have something to sit down on. The top of my feet are pushing down into the ground. If you get down here and you're like, oh no, this is not comfortable, this is not a steady place that I could stay, absolutely positively adjust your position. I'm adjusting my position. I'm coming forward a bit, supporting the back. The tops of my feet are pressing down onto the ground. So the instruction that we use in this practice is very specific about the seat. The seat needs to be steady, rooted, needs to be comfortable. So we find that sense of balance here. The spine is nice and upright. Chest is open. So let's go into the flow, right? Let's go into the flow. Resting the hands today. Let's take the dominant hand. For me, it is my left hand. I'm just going to just rest it in the palm of the opposite hand. And the thumbs gently come to touch. This is a nice way to focus your intention. Start to slow things down. And let's go into the flow of life, the flow of life in nature. This is who we are in being, in our beautiful bodies, is not incidental. When we remove the obstacles, life flows organically according to its own potentiality. So we are all here now because of our own potential. So let's pause, let's move with awareness, let's be present as we come to our seat and into the seat of meditation. And watch the obstacles, watch the thoughts as they come in. Just notice them and gently invite them to move out. So the goal of our practice here is not to stop the flow of thoughts. On the contrary, it is just to watch and be. And as we practice, as we continue our practice, the flow of thoughts will get a little bit more spacious. Right? When we first sit, maybe a lot of energy, there's a lot of thoughts coming here and there. And you might notice if you've been doing this for a moment or two or some time that beginning thoughts begin to slow down a bit, begin to slow down. So just be here, right? Take in this precious moment. This is the mindfulness practice. So hear what you hear. I hear the chirping of beautiful springtime birds in my presence. What do you hear? Just notice. And go with the flow, right? Go with it. Go with the flow of your breath. Just try to watch your thoughts and let them move through. Let them continue flowing. We don't have to hang on or grip or continue the storyline. Just let them go. Take it all in. Take it all in. Whatever's happening in this moment, let it flow. Let it flow. Including the thoughts. Let them continue to flow through. Breath. Feel your breath. Feel the flow. Be intentional now and start to deepen your breath. Belly, ribs, chest. On your next inhalation, arms reach forward. Turn your palms up to the sky. Lift, lift, lift. Feel your heart right between your hands. Bring your hands together in a prayer. Just pause here, right? Feeling that energy, right side to left side, just meeting in this moment. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So press your palms together. Exhale, send the energy out into the world. Turn the palms forward and then turn the palms up, gently dropping your arms. Just let that energy flow, push forward. Just send it out into the world. May all beings be free and may all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy and happy. Bring your hands together in the prayer, a full breath and empty. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. Have a wonderful day. Let it flow. Let it flow. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.